Jake Ludington here at Affiliate Management Days in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm here with Shauna Miller of Penny Chic, and you were just on a panel about affiliate automation tools. Tell us a little about your site and how you're using them.
Sure. I founded a blog called Penny Chic about 2 years ago, and the mission behind the blog is to show everyday American women how to look great on a budget. So I use clothes from stores like Walmart, Kmart, all the stores that are within 10 miles of every home in America. So everyone has access to what I use. And those are obviously stores that all have e-commerce sites and that have physical stores near everybody as well. So using affiliate links is obviously very natural because every day I have an outfit that I style and it's all stuff that's available now. So every single thing usually you can find on these sites. So using automated tools, I use VigLink, has been a great time saver for me. Because obviously my goal is to create great content and not to kind of be manually inserting links and doing anything extra from just focusing on authentic, good content and staying true to the mission and keeping it as original as possible. So more than anything else, it's just been easy for me, which speaks volumes when you're running a daily blog.
What were you doing prior to using like an automated insertion?
Sure, I guess I was using going directly, so you're going to have to help me out a little bit. I was going directly through LinkShare, but doing it myself. But does that make sense? But this was when I first started out. So that would be manually, yeah. So oftentimes if I was in a rush or doing it late at night, I was like, ugh, I'm not going to do that right now. Or if I was using another computer that didn't have the little box on my favorites, then I wouldn't do it and I'd have to go back and do it. So there's just more opportunity for me not to use an affiliate link if it's manual. So more than that, even on VigLink, it gives you a breakdown of all links, all outgoing links, whether it's a merchant or not. It could be Facebook, it could be another blogger that I do a collaboration with. It gives me the amount of clicks, which has proved to be very valuable for me monetizing with vendors and brands who want those kinds of analytics. So I have somebody like some vendor that sells to Walmart that wants to integrate their product into my site organically, and an extra service that I tack on to that fee is to provide them with how much traffic I've brought into certain items and which of those items were actually purchased versus just people looking at them, because there's often a big difference between the two. So it's created another source of revenue for me, which was surprising.
So do you see any insights into then when people may go look at one item but end up purchasing a completely different item?
Yeah, it's really fascinating. Most of my readers are either in school or, they're young professionals, they're single moms, they're working. So it's really interesting to see things that are kind of out there, prints that are very trendy. But at the end of the day, they're buying the stuff that's works for their life, that works for their jobs, that is more timeless and will kind of will exist beyond what the trend is. So that's kind of what I've seen, things that are more kind of conventional for a real woman's life.
Have you tested out any of the image monetization tools that Oliver had talked about?
Yes, I have. So I've been working with a new kind of startup called Kiitos, based in Finland. It's just a friend of a friend. And I guess what you were talking about, or I think you're talking about, is they track, so you can, in the video, it pops up what items I'm showing. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. So actually one of the problems I did run into, maybe this is an automation pitfall, but their product interfered with the CSS I had on my site, and we weren't at first able to detect what it was. So maybe because it was an automated tool that I was using for my affiliate links, it made it you could apply it to that. Theirs was also automated, so it makes it a little harder when you're trying to fine-tune where it went wrong. So they can interfere with the layout sometimes. In this case, it did because they're an early new company. But as far as other kind of pitfalls of using automated tools, I haven't experienced any, because for me it's just about the content, and I don't want to spend my time doing that. But I could, if there's a specific case where somebody doesn't want to track traffic to a particular merchant or affiliate that link, then that's one thing. But I can't imagine why somebody would want to do that. But in that particular case, I can't elect which merchants I want to do an affiliate link with. So.
What else do you want people to know about Penny Chic?
I guess right now I'm living proof that you can turn a blog into a business, and even more than that, a brand. And that's what I'm working on right now. And I think it's about thinking outside of the box. I mean, my mission is obviously being the voice of fashion in a kind of democratized way, so that everyone has access to what I'm using, and kind of inspiring women to style themselves and feel good about themselves. So that's a kind of a niche, but it's a message that applies to everybody. And if you are very clear on what that message is, I think you can leverage it into a lot more than you think you can by just thinking outside of the box, like I did with using the analytics to my benefit with brands.